In this video, I'm going to be going from level 1 to 2,450 without using a devil fruit at all. In Blox fruits, there are 3 different mythical blades. There is the hallowed scythe, the cursed dual katana, and the true triple katana. I have to obtain at least one of those in this video, otherwise it does not count. Now, obviously I'm going to have to bait up some bandits, but I think the most important thing here is going to be using swords, because I think they're just a lot better than fighting styles, and if I'm not going to be able to use a fruit, I'm going to need to be able to use a weapon. So I'm going to go and get a sword. I'm just going to work on getting the better swords throughout the game, and I think that will be the best way to do this. And when I get to level 200, I want to go and get the saber sword, because that one's really good for the first sea. Okay, so I mentioned before that I want to go and get the saber sword, which means we're going to have to start the quest very early on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go get these buttons. As you can see up here, this is a button right here. We're going to go collect a few of them around the jungle island, so let's go do that. The next button is right here. As you can see, I've already gotten it, but it's right under this kind of like clipped grass. The third button is right here. Fourth button is right up here on this tree, and the last and final button is right here on this stone beach. Okay, so before we get into anything else, the first thing I wanted to do was buy the dual katana, because obviously having 2 katanas is better than having 1, so I think that's just like a go-to buy right away. Now, the second thing I wanted to do was go to the Blox fruit gacha. Now, you might be like, hang on a minute, you're not meant to be using a fruit. That is true, but I still need a fruit that is worth 1 million berries in order to get to the 3rd sea to trade it into Trevor. So I still have to roll, and I still have to get a fruit. So I'm hoping I get something like kind of crappy, but it has to be 1 million here, so hopefully it's not terrible at the same time. Okay, that's trash. We're just gonna drop this. Go away, Ace. No one likes your fruit. Actually, that's not true. I really like the flame fruit. It's like one of my favorite fruits. Okay, so now that we've reached level 90, what we can go and do is unlock the basic abilities that are essential for this game, which is pretty simple. It's like the Hucky abilities, the air jump, and the flash step. So let's get air jump, let's get our Hucky, and let's also get flash step. There we go. So we're left with 30,000 gold. Now, what I wanted to do was go up here, and I wanted to buy the triple katana, but this triple katana is $60,000, so I'm gonna save up a little bit and go and buy this, because, like, look, don't get me wrong, the basic dual katana is okay, but it like, the triple katana is just so much cooler. Like, this kind of suck, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't do a whole lot of damage, and these guys do a bit of damage to me, and I don't have a Logia fruit to make this easier. Alrighty, so now that we're level 100, I have bought the triple katana. Now, the triple katana isn't that good, but it's better than what I had before, so it's useful. You're probably wondering why I have actually gotten points in defense. I normally never put points in defense this early on, and that's simply because I got no Logia fruit. I'm weak as hell. Okay, so one of the things I like to do in the first sea when I'm using swords or something like that is come down here, which is kind of hard to get down sometimes, and buy the black cape off this guy, because it gives you a 5% buff to like anything you're doing, so it's really good, gives you more damage, exactly what you need when you are very low level. Okay, so we're level 200, so what I'm gonna do is go complete the saber quest. So what I need to do first is go back to the jungle. Okay, so now that we're at the jungle, what we do is just come down these stairs, come through here, and then just grab this torch and head over to the desert area. So once you head over to the desert, you want to head into this building, and you just want to burn down this door. Once you burn down the door, just grab this cup in here, and then head over to the frozen mountain. Now with this cup, I just got to stand underneath this icicle and fill it up just like that. And just come over to this house over here and give it to the sick man so he can get better. Then he'll tell me that I need to go and speak to his son. Okay, here's the rich man, so we just gotta speak to this guy. He's pretty much gonna go, yo, I'm rich, but I'm broke now because a mob leader took all my money. Go kill him. So I'm gonna go kill that guy. Okay, so we just gotta kill this guy in here. He's not too bad. He's pretty easy to beat. As you can see, we do a lot of damage. There we go. So we kill him, and now we just gotta go back and talk to the rich man again. Okay, so the rich man will pretty much give you this relic, and you just want to put it in this door over here at the jungle area, and inside this chamber, the saber boss will spawn. Now, killing this guy will guarantee a drop of the saber sword, and that's what we're going after, because it's like the best sword in the first sea. Now, before we go and fight the saber boss, what I'm actually going to do is go to level 300, just so it's a little bit easier to kill him, because he is actually a relatively difficult boss to beat. So let's go do that. Okay, so I finally found a server that has the saber boss spawned. We are level 300 now, so we're going to kill him. So let's get into it. Okay, we killed him. This guy's trying to dice me up. Okay, so now that we've gone and dealt with that, we have the saber sword, which is, in my opinion, the best sword that you can get in the first sea. I don't want to go get the Bicento because it costs like $1 million and I don't think it's worth it. So what we're going to go do now is just level up, kill some bosses, and then get to the second sea. Okay, so we're here at the Sky Islands. Now I'm going to kill this guy to show you guys why I like the saber. Now personally, I don't think the abilities are all that good, to be honest. I just like it because it's very fast at attacking. Well, it's relatively fast. But anyway, let's get into it. There we go. Okay, we killed him. Doing that on like 300 ping is not easy, I must admit. Oh my god. Okay, so we're level 575. Now I'm gonna go kill this boss right here in a minute. Now, I could go get Observation Haki right now, but I'm actually not gonna do it. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I need to save the money, because I'm thinking for the mythical weapon, we're going to go for the true triple katana, because you can get it the earliest. It is very difficult to get, but I think we might get lucky enough to get all the swords, so we're going to try. But anyway, without further ado, let's kill this boss. There we go, I killed him. Yeah, you gotta be very careful when you fight that guy. He does a lot of damage. He has two abilities. One is easy to dodge, and the other one just absolutely destroys you if you get hit. So you gotta be really, really careful. Anyway, let's go to the second sea. 700 levels later, we have finally reached the second sea. So there's a couple things that we need to do. The first of which is to go get a fruit that is worth 1 million berries, so we can go to the third sea. Now the next thing after that is we need to go get race V2 and race V3, and then we need to also try our luck at getting these legendary swords in case we are able to go get true triple katana. Now it may be the case that we get really, really unlucky and we're not able to get all the legendary swords very quickly, which means we might have to go get one of the hallowed scythe or the cursed dual katana in the third sea, but we shall see. Alright, so I'm going to go and test my luck with these swords, and I'm also going to get to level 850 as well, so I can go and start the race V2 quest. So let's get into it. Okay, so as you can probably see on the screen right now, we have one of the 3 mythical blades that is required to get the true triple katana. I did get relatively lucky, so I think what we're going to do is try and get the rest of them. They are very, very rare to get, as I mentioned before. Honestly, if I can't get them, I'll probably just give up and go for the hallowed scythe or the dual cursed blades or whatever they're called in the third sea. That's probably what I'm going to go for. These are really hit or miss. Like the first one's always the easiest to get, and then the rest are just dreadful. Okay, so in order to actually get the true triple katana, it is very, very hard. Like, this is how you do it, right? So first I have to find and locate the legendary sword dealer in the second sea. Now, that is actually a lot harder than like what it sounds like. So when you join a server, you have to wait 10 minutes before you're even able to see if the legendary sword dealer is in that server. They have literally fixed server hopping, so it's really, really annoying, right? And then when you buy one of the 3 legendary swords, so one of these, you have a chance to get the same sword again, which means you could just get a duplicate over and over again and not get all 3 of them. It's very annoying. They also cost 2 million bucks each, which is very expensive. And then once you've gotten them, you have to obtain 300 mastery on each of the 3 swords and then buy the new triple katana for 2 million again. So it's very expensive, takes a very long time, and is just a massive pain in the butt. Alright, so we are level 1000 at the moment, and I did manage to get my hands on one of the legendary swords, but I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go get race V2, because I think that's kind of important. I'm also going to go roll as well, because I need to get a fruit that is worth 1 million berries. I keep getting unlucky, I keep getting like really terrible fruits, so hopefully that changes. I swear my luck on this account is absolutely terrible, so let's see what we can get. Hopefully it's something good. Come on. Oh my god. Wait, I did it! I got the spider fruit! Wait, that was so easy! Just like that, boys, we're done. We can get to the third sea. Okay, well, I might as well go do race V2 and race V3. I mean, like, why not? Let's just, like, get it out of the way and done with. Alright, so I just went and got race V2 for the human. Now, human race V2 is absolute garbage, in my opinion. It does, like, nothing. It's terrible. So what I'm gonna go do is go get race V3 for human, which is a little bit better. Literally, like, all race V2 human does is give you more range on your flash step, which is kind of nice. And then it gives you an extra dodge on your instinct, which is utterly useless when you don't have observation haki. Now, I was actually planning to go kill Don Swan, trade in my fruit, and start getting race v3, but I've actually decided not to do that. I'm gonna wait until I have the true triple katana, because that boss fight, Don Swan's actually kind of a difficult boss fight if you only have one crappy sword that only has one ability because you haven't reached 300 mastery yet. So I'm gonna go get the other legendary sword, and then I'm gonna go get true triple katana, and then, and only then, am I going to fight Don Swan, because I think that's when I will be able to actually deal some proper damage. Boys, listen, okay? I have been hopping server for 4 to 5 hours trying to get Wando, which is the last legendary sword. Finally got it, and I want to die. Okay, listen, I am so close to getting the true triple katana. This is hell. I hate getting this sword. This is the worst sword to unlock in the entire game. It is zero fun. Anti-fun. Okay, so we did finally manage to get ourselves 300 mastery on the final sword. So we can now officially go and buy the true triple katana. So let's go do that. Now, in order to actually go and buy the true triple katana, I have to go and speak to some guy who's like all the way at the top of this like green thing. I actually don't know how I'm gonna get up there, to be honest. Okay, there we have it. We have the true triple katana in our arsenal. As you can see, if we hit our haki ability, this looks amazing. Like, come on, you cannot tell me this doesn't look absolutely insane. Okay, so we've got a couple things left to do. We have to go beat Don Swan, and we have to go get race v3. But before we do any of that, what we're going to do is we're going to reach 350 mastery on the true triple katana, which should take us almost near the end of the second sea. We should be level like 1450 roughly. That's what I'm guessing, before we reach 350 mastery, and then we'll be able to go do all that other stuff very, very easily. So let's go reach max mastery real quick. Okay, so we are here at the mansion. I don't even know what you would call this place, to be honest, but we're here with our good boy Trevor. Actually, we don't like Trevor very much because he just steals our money and our fruits. But we got this spider fruit. We're gonna give it to Trevor so we can get access to the Don Swan room. All right, Trevor, take this goddamn fruit. I'm not happy about it, but I have to do it. I have to do it for the video. I swear to God, I never got lucky enough to find Don Swan on the first run. I don't know, he's just never here. But I'm absolutely gonna murder this guy because he keeps stealing my really good fruits every time I do a noob to pro. Super annoying. Okay, so I finally found a server with Don Swan alive. Unfortunately, I have like 20 million ping, so this is gonna be very hard. Alright, we got him, we killed him. Now, I did actually have a little bit of help from this random guy, so thank you. Now, come here. Hit him with my M1s. Oh, please, no, forgive me, please, have mercy. Jokes, haha, get trolled. Jokes, get destroyed. Yes, I got him, haha, get wrecked, scrub, get wrecked. I had no fruit and I still wrecked you, get wrecked. Okay, so the last thing that we need to do before we head across to the third sea is, of course, hit level 1500. But before we do that, we're going to go and get race v3. Getting race v3 for human is very, very simple. Just got to talk to this guy, no worries, and then pretty much just got to kill 3 different bosses, and then we're done. The first boss is just up here, this little, like, bozo right here. I'm going to absolutely destroy him. Alright, that's the first boss. Let's go get the second one. This is the second boss over here. Let's kill him. There we go, second boss down. Let's kill the third one. Alright, third boss, here we go. There we go, third boss down. Alright, let's go back over to that guy, and then we can speak to him again, and we can evolve. Alright, so we just talked to this guy once again, and he'll pretty much be like, yo, give us $2 million, and we can evolve you. Now we have the last resort ability. This pretty much just makes it so the lower the health we are, the more damage we do. Kind of useless for grinding. Actually, it's not too bad because we don't have a fruit, like a Logia fruit, so it isn't that bad. Okay, so we are officially level 1500, and now it's time to fight Indra, so let's get into it. And just like that, I've officially hit the third sea. So if you've watched my other videos, you'll know exactly what we're about to do. We're about to go through a montage of me leveling up and reaching the max level. So let's do it. Level 1700. Level 1900. level 2100. There we have it, level 2450 without a fruit at all. Let me know what you guys want to see down below in the comment section, what challenges you want me to do, and I'll see you in the next one.